Good morning, students. I hope you all are fit and fine. Now, I am going to explain you the first chapter of class ninth English book Beehive. And the name of the chapter is The Fun They Had. This chapter is written by Isaac Asimov. Let us quickly read about the author. Isaac Asimov was a Russian-born American writer and professor of biochemistry at Boston University. He was born on Jan 2nd, 1920. He was known for his work of science fiction and popular science. He wrote hundreds of short stories, including the social science fiction novelette Nightfall. It proved to be a milestone in his career in 1964. It was voted by Science Fiction Writers of America the best short science fiction story of all times. Some of his important fictional books are The Stars Like Dust, The Caves of Steel, and The Robots of Dawn. He died in New York City on April 6, 1992. Now you can see a slide on your screen. It is all about the schools of future. The story we shall read is set in the future, when books and schools as we now know them will perhaps not exist. Now you will answer. Now you will question me, how will children study then? So this diagram may give you some of the ideas. You can see the first picture here. Children or the child is learning through computers. He is having virtual classroom. Robotic teacher is there, and the next is moving e-text. So I know you people are not having your reader books right now. So let me give you the brief introduction about the story. This is a very light story which is set in the future, year 2157. It will make all of you love school. The story is regarding school life and how those children who do not go to school miss school. The setting of the story is in the future when perhaps there will be no school, no books. Now, how those children will miss going to school and will feel that their ancestors, that is the present generation, you all had fun going to school, meeting and helping each other. In the end, we come to know that this is an imagination of a young girl named Margie who comes to know that their ancestors used to go to school. All the children used to go to school, study together. She feels that they all had a lot of fun when they went to school. So when we read the story, we feel that school life is very good and we all are fortunate that we have real schools where we go, meet our friends and get a chance to study together. Moving further, I would like to give you the gist of the chapter. On May 17, 2157, Tommy, a young boy of 13, happens to find a book in the attic of his house which he shows to Margie, a girl of 11. Okay, so the age of the boy is 13 and the age of the girl is 11. Okay, Tommy is 13 years old and Margie is 11 years old. The book is very old and its pages were yellow and crinkly. Now you will ask, what do we mean by crinkly? Crinkly is a book with many folds or lines. This shows the word crinkly and yellow shows that the book is very old. Both the children are amazed to see the real book in which the words are fixed and do not move. as they do on a screen that is their computer. Fine. Now they have got a screen which is their computer screen or their laptop screen or their TV screen. So they are amazed to find a real book. They are amazed. They haven't seen a real book. So now they are very amazed. They are very surprised from where they have got it. What is this all about? What it is written? Why the words are not moving? Fine. Why the words are fixed basically. In the real book, the words are fixed. They do not move. Actually, and the reason is why they were surprised. The reason is actually they have been born and brought up in an era of advanced computers and TV with a mechanical teacher giving lessons at home. So, the year in which they born is 2157 and this is 2020. So, centuries ahead. So, the year in which they born or they have been born and brought up in an era of advanced computers and TV. Today, we people used to go to a building which is known as school. We open our books and we study. But in 2157 or centuries ahead, there won't be schools. Manual teachers will be replaced by TV or robotic teachers or mechanical teachers. So, this is what the chapter deals with. Margie recalls that once her father told her about how stories were printed on pages in the times of his grandfather. She remembers the wording of her grandfather that he once told her that they used to read from the books which are or the stories which were printed on pages. But her concept of a school is a TV screen. But her concept is changed because now she used to sit in front of a computer or a TV screen and with machines giving lessons in various subjects. Robotic teachers used to there and they used to give her the lessons. It has a special slot where the students have to submit their homework which is checked and marked by a machine in no time. When we go to school, the teacher is there who used to check our homework and classwork, whether we have done it or not done it. But so since no teacher is there at home, so it has got a special slot where students have to submit their homework, which is checked and marked by a machine, and that too in no time, just in seconds. Margie hated school as a teacher, which is actually a computer, gave her test after test and she performed badly in geography. She also hated the slot for putting homework and test papers. I know many of us also hate the same thing. Let's move further. Margie's mother called county inspector who came with all his equipment and repaired it an hour. Again, she was very sad because she was thinking, wow, what a day it is. My computer is not working, and now somebody will come and take the computer and will get it back after 2 or 3 days. But now she feels very sad. And why she feels sad is because that county inspector, the person who came, county is regional, right? Region belongs to a particular region. That the person who came to check his computer, repair her computer. Now that person came and he repaired it within an hour. Margie was not happy as she thought it would take the teacher for a few days for repair work and she would have off from school. Tommy informs Margie that the book is not about their kind of school, which has a TV with mechanical teachers. He further explained that centuries ago, schools were held in buildings with human teacher teaching different subjects, asking questions and giving homework. The same thing which we children used to do. We used to go to a school. We used to go to school, right? We have a special building, special classrooms assigned for each and every child. And then we have human teacher who is coming to a class giving lecture on one subject, then the other teacher giving lecture on other subjects. And the same teachers ask us questions and they give us homework also. And the best point was the students of each class were of same age. For example, if I talk about you all will be of 13 or 14 years of age. Fine, in class 8th or 9th, we will be around 13 or 14 years of age. Now Margie is interested in reading about those old funny schools. But at that moment, her mother entered and told her to attend the school, which is next to her bedroom. So she have not to move to another place. She just has to step into her bedroom, which is just next to the room. She has to study at regular hours because her mother considers it right to study at fixed time every day. While submitting homework to her teacher, she thought about the old schools. This shows that she was physically present in front of the computer, but mentally she was somewhere else. Where was she? She was just thinking about the fun the people used to have centuries ago, where all kids had a lot of fun studying together and playing, helping each other in studies, and sharing and caring for each other. Okay students, that's all for today's class. In the next video, we will discuss the question answers of this chapter and word meanings. Okay, thank you for now.